welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are diving straight into the massive San Diego Comic-Con announcements that just, literally, completely reshaped the entire future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you've been wondering, hey, where does the franchise actually go next? Well, you are in the right place. Now, Marvel fans, we really need to take a second and recognize the gravity of what just happened, right? This wasn't just another routine studio announcement or some standard slate update. No way. What we learned at Comic-Con marks an absolute turning point for Marvel's next era. After years of uncertainty, following the incredibly tragic loss of Chadwick Boseman, Marvel has finally pulled back the curtain on its definitive plan for the future of Wakanda. And trust me on this, the choices they've made, they're going to have a massive ripple effect across the entire cinematic universe.
So let's kick things off with Section 1, the big Comic-Con announcement.
Okay, let's dive right into the foundational news here. Black Panther 3 is officially happening. But actually, the really crucial piece of information is that Ryan Coogler is returning to write and direct. I mean, we really can't overstate how absolutely vital this is. Coogler is the visionary who helped transform this franchise into a massive global phenomenon in the first place, right? So keeping the story under his trusted creative vision ensures that the tone, the deep respect, and that incredible world building of Wakanda, it all remains in the very best hands possible. And you know what? They aren't rushing this at all. Marvel locked in a theatrical release date for December 2028, and that cements exactly how the studio views this project. By giving it that prime, highly coveted December holiday release window, they're basically signaling that this isn't just another sequel. It's being positioned as one of the studio's absolute biggest feature tentpoles. They are giving Ryan Coogler the time and the massive platform to make this a true cinematic event.
Moving right along to Section 2, T'Challa's legacy continues.
So, Marvel officially introduced David Jonsson as the actor who's going to portray Toussaint, the son of King T'Challa. Now, if you're a dedicated fan, that name definitely rings a bell. Toussaint is the young boy we met during that incredibly emotional post-credit scene of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Well, guess what? That young boy is growing up, and David Jonsson is officially stepping into the spotlight to take on this truly monumental role. The really key point to understand here is that Marvel is focusing on continuing a family legacy. For years, the internet has debated what Marvel would do. I mean, we all wondered, would they eventually recast Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa, or would they permanently move forward with Shuri holding the mantle? But instead, Marvel found this brilliant third path. Rather than replacing the actor, the studio is continuing his family lineage. It's this creative decision that allows them to deeply honor the original hero while simultaneously opening the door wide for an entirely new generation. It's just a beautifully respectful choice that, honestly, a lot of fans probably didn't see coming. And to really wrap our heads around the weight of this decision, we've got to talk about the $1.3 billion it earned. The original Black Panther wasn't just another superhero movie. It was a bona fide cultural milestone. I mean, earning over $1.3 billion worldwide, getting multiple Academy Award nominations, it became one of Marvel's most celebrated films in history. So after Chadwick Boseman's passing in 2020, Marvel was looking at a nearly impossible challenge. How in the world do you continue one of your most important stories without replacing the iconic actor who completely defined it? This contrast perfectly illustrates how Marvel is navigating that challenge. While Wakanda Forever chose grief, and let's be real, it was a beautiful, entirely necessary film that spent its runtime looking backward to mourn a tremendous loss, Black Panther 3 is pivoting. It's pivoting to explore hope. It's looking forward toward Wakanda's bright future. This is an absolutely essential shift in tone, moving from mourning what was lost to celebrating what's to come. And that might just be exactly what the franchise, and us as fans, really need right now. All right, let's jump into Section 3, the secret Denzel role. Guys, Academy Award winner Denzel Washington is officially joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Ryan Coogler himself confirmed that this absolute legend of an actor is going to appear in the film. Getting an actor of Denzel's caliber to step into Wakanda, that is an unbelievable coup for Marvel. But, of course, true to form, Marvel is keeping the specifics completely locked down. His role is entirely classified, which naturally means fan theories have absolutely exploded online. So who is Denzel playing? Could he portray an elder Wakandan leader, maybe stepping in to offer some much-needed wisdom in a time of transition? Is he a legendary warrior from Wakanda's past? Or, oh man, could he be a powerful new villain challenging the young prince? Or maybe someone deeply connected to T'Challa's family? Just imagine the possibilities here. The sheer secrecy of it all only makes this casting that much more exciting. But Toussaint isn't just going to be interacting with new characters. We can definitely expect some very familiar faces to return as mentors. We have Shuri, who remains one of Wakanda's fiercest protectors. And then there's M'Baku, who continues to be one of the kingdom's absolute strongest, most formidable leaders. Together, these two are likely going to help guide the young prince as he grows into the incredibly heavy responsibility of becoming the next Black Panther. That mentor-student dynamic, bridging the old guard with the new, that could easily become the emotional core of this entire movie. Finally, let's zoom out to Section 4, Rebuilding the MCU's Future. So, Marvel has spent the last several years systematically introducing the next generation of heroes. Think about it. We've seen a new Captain America. We've met a new Hawkeye, a new Ironheart, and we're gearing up right now for the new Fantastic Four. And now, the future Black Panther officially joins that growing list as a massive culminating step. Black Panther 3 isn't just simply another sequel on the release slate. It's a major, highly calculated step in Marvel's master plan to rebuild its entire universe and its roster of heroes for the next decade. Which brings us to the ultimate question. Should they build the future or replace the past? Was Marvel right to pass the mantle to T'Challa's son, choosing to really honor that family lineage? Or do you think they should have just recast the original Black Panther character right from the start? It's such a fascinating debate about legacy, storytelling, and honestly, honoring a real-life tragedy within a fictional universe. I really want you to think about how Marvel chose to handle this legendary mantle. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep analyzing, keep questioning, and I'll see you next time as we break down even more fascinating developments.